I might have. Okay.
My background and everything look good. We're going live on YouTube now. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Valentus Business Opportunity Overview. We're going to get started here in about another 60 seconds or so. Going to give you an overview of what I believe to be the most exciting, compelling opportunity in the network marketing industry, which is Valentus. And so we're going to give you about a 30-minute overview. Got a couple great testimonials lined up for you as well. I see that they're both there. So that's okay, let's go ahead and get started. My name is John Haremza. I am a Crown Ambassador Diamond here with Valentus. Super excited to be with you here this Monday to get your week started. And for all of you that are guests, just checking us out, getting a little bit of an overview. That's what I'm going to do here today, is kind of give you an overview of Valentus, our company, our products, opportunity, what we have to offer. And then you'll be able to get back with the person who put you on here to get your questions answered and hopefully get you started. But before I jump into that, I'm just going to take a moment and give you a little bit of my background and history. I have been involved in this industry of network marketing now for 32 years. And I'm just going to double check something here to make sure that I'm on speaker view. Okay. I've been involved in this industry for 32 years. I came to the industry with no business or professional experience. I was a blue collar worker. I grew up in a small town in Minnesota of about 2,000 people. And right out of high school, I went to work at this potato chip, a snack food company. I was a welder, building, maintaining equipment, things of that nature. You know, never sold anything before in my life. I have a learning disability. I have dyslexia, which I still struggle with today. Reading, spelling is very difficult for me, but back then really affected my self-esteem, my self-confidence. I was very shy, very introverted, and literally wouldn't even say hi to someone unless they said hi to me first. And the reason I share all that is you're looking at this and you're asking yourself, you know, can I do this? Can this really work for me? Is this something that's really possible for me to do? I'm here as living proof that you can do this. I mean, what's so exciting is Valentus truly is a level playing field. It doesn't matter what your age, you know, what your education, what your finances are, you know, where you live, what you do, none of it matters. I mean, the only thing that essentially matters is, number one, that you recognize it, and number two, you take action on it. Right. And I'm going to give you the information here this afternoon or morning, whenever I'm tuning into, to help you make that decision. You know, if this is something you can get excited about. And we'll talk more about that, you know, here in a moment. But I will tell you that it is completely and totally life-changing. Right. I mean, I was making $9 an hour as a maintenance person, you know, working, you know, 60 hours a week, living in a trailer house. I entered this industry initially thinking if I could just make a few hundred extra dollars a month, you know, would be a big deal for me, right? A few hundred extra dollars a month. I was able to do that part-time. And that's another just note to make, that this is something that most people do part-time, certainly start that way, and you kind of learn as you earn. And so as I was able to accomplish that, I started thinking about, wow, wouldn't it be something to make $1,000 a month part-time? And that would be literally, you know, almost doubling my income. And then, you know, began to think about what it'd be full-time, and I was able to accomplish that in 6 months. And now I've been 32 years full-time. And again, I share this not to impress you, just to impress upon you what's possible, right? I mean, now today, $27 million in commissions that I've been able to earn. And that's starting out with a goal of making a few $100 extra a month. So you never know. When you have the right vehicle, amazing things can happen. And so I'm going to just give you a little bit of an overview of that, and then we'll jump more into some testimonials and let you hear that as well. But first, I'm going to share my screen. And hold on here. I got to go to presentation mode. Okay, so the first question that I think is important that we have to ask, and I believe you're going to say yes to this, is, are people interested in making extra money? And I believe without question, literally everyone would say, yes, I'd love to make some extra money, right? And so we can show you how to do that. You know, learn as you earn, part-time, you know, maybe at some time even transition into this being a career or a full-time income. That can happen. It's happening all over our company. Better health. Certainly, I think everyone would answer yes to that. Sure, I'd love to improve my health. You're going to see with the products that we have, some 30 products, that it would literally be impossible for something within that product line not to have a positive impact on your health and your overall well-being. And time freedom. I think most people would love to have more time, and, you know, something, you know, that people don't even think is really possible, because they're used to working and getting paid, right? They work for a week, get paid for a week. If they stop working, they stop getting paid. Well, what you're going to find through this business model, because you can develop an organization of people consuming the products and others promoting the products and opportunity, that you can actually build a team and have a residual income where you essentially remove yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate that income. And folks, that's an exciting concept. Now, again, coming back to this question, are people looking? I mean, bottom line, 96% of people, I mean, they lay awake at night. I mean, they're worrying about their health. They're worrying about their finances. I mean, they're living a life of quiet desperation. They don't know what to do, where to turn, you know, how they can, you know, get out of this rut, get out of this treadmill of just trying to keep their head above water. And so I think, you know, more than ever, people are interested in what it is we're doing. What makes it all possible is this industry of network marketing. Now, a lot of people, you know, may not know or understand it. Guys, network marketing has been around for 70 plus years, and nearly $200 billion products, goods, and services all over the world that are marketed through this method of distribution. And that's all it is. It is another method of distribution. And I believe, you know, this concept of home base, this concept of doing something part-time, learn as you're earning, is more popular today than it's ever been in my lifetime. Due to COVID, due to people having, you know, losing their jobs, things have changed. Maybe their job's been eliminated, or they got used to working out of home. This is a preferred profession right now. And the question is, you have to choose the right one. And that's what I'm going to share with you, is the right one. But to better understand this concept, I want you to think about traditional methods of distribution. Retail, right? Think of a store, and you think about all the products sitting on the shelves of that store, and understand about 50% of the cost of those products sitting on those shelves is advertising. They're paying actors and athletes and high budget advertising campaigns, literally hundreds of millions of dollars, to get you to pick that product off the shelf, right? And it's also true online. I mean, they're paying influencers. Traditional marketing is paying influencers. It's said that The Rock, right, you know, gets paid $1 million for an Instagram post. Well, that $1 million has to be somehow padded into the cost of the product. And so where does the money come from? Well, in this business model, with Valentus, with what we're doing here, that we spend zero on advertising. Okay, that 50% is what funds our compensation plan. That 50% goes back to you, right? Real people experiencing real results, sharing those results with someone else. So that's kind of all network marketing is, another method of distribution. Now, what I've learned, having done this now for 32 years, is that all of these companies, right, and their opportunities are made up of these 5 critical elements, right? Company, product, compensation plan, timing, and training and support. And if 2 or 3 of those critical elements are missing, it doesn't matter how good you are or how hard you work. I mean, despite your best efforts, you're going to struggle, okay? It takes all of the elements to be in place where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. Now, I want you to understand this, because if you've ever been involved in something like this before, or know someone who has, and let's say it hasn't worked out the way they thought it would, or were told it should, and yes, it could be greatly due to someone simply not applying themselves. It doesn't matter how great everything is, without effort, not much is going to happen. But in more cases than not, it's because 2 or 3 elements are missing. Folks, when you can bring all of the elements together like we have together here at Valentus, that's where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. Now, we got our start in July of 2014. Pictured there to the left is Dave Jordan and his wife Joyce. They're the president, the founder, the CEO, the visionary behind Valentus. Dave, like myself, a rags to riches story, suffers from dyslexia himself, just an unbelievable, passionate person about helping other people. And starting this company was a way he could do that. It's going to be his legacy. And so we're 100% debt free as a company, not a single dollar of outstanding debt, based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now, this is impressive. We're 7 years old. We're 7 years old. We're 100% debt free, as I said. We've done about $250 million in total sales and revenue. Now, that's exciting. But what's more exciting is what we're going to do. Yes, it's exciting what we've done, but what we're going to do, I believe, is the next 250 million over the course of the next 18 to 24 months. And that's exciting. Now, one of the areas that really has put Valentus on the map from a product standpoint is the weight loss industry. And this is something I know a bit about, because I have struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And the one thing I know is people that struggle with weight think about it every single day, and they're literally willing to try anything. And I have tried literally everything. I mean, I've done the meal replacements, I've done the shakes, I've done the prescription drugs, acupressure, I've done it all. And one word sums it up, and that is miserable. I mean, the reason why probably 95% of people fail on diets is because they are miserable. I mean, they might do it for a week or so, maybe even make it a month or two, but eventually they go back, right? They're only going to be miserable for so long. Well, what is so brilliant, because here's what I know. Whatever you do to lose your weight, if you're not able to or willing to do that the rest of your life, you're going to gain your weight back, right? I mean, that's pretty easy to understand. Well, that's what we've done, is made it easy to maintain by creating a product, coffee. Think about this. 80% of the population drinks coffee every single day. And they don't just drink it, they love it. They can't, it's the first thing they think about when they get up in the morning. They probably have another cup later on in the morning or day. They're going to drink it the rest of their life, right? If you're a coffee drinker, you're going to drink coffee the rest of your life. And so think about that thing you love, that thing you do every day, anyway. And imagine having some ingredients in it that can help you control, manage, and lose weight. Folks, this is brilliant, okay? The first time I've been on something from a diet standpoint and not been miserable. Now, if you want to accelerate those results, there's a product called Thermoperk. This can actually accelerate and enhance that thermogenic effect. It can also help with the appetite, and this can be taken by itself as well. Now, we have a number of products that really actually aid in helping weight loss. Coffee is the centerpiece, but if you're not a coffee drinker, you know, we got a cocoa. We've got a product called Tropical Blast, tastes like a pina colada. You know, if you're a huge carb person, we've got something called Carb Blocker, 24/7 Carb Blocker. You know, we even have a keto creamer if you want to live the ketogenesis lifestyle. But here's the thing, the coffee is the constant. That's that thing you're going to drink the rest of your life to help you control and manage your weight. Now, we've just acquired this product through a couple called Sean and Tylene Loomer. Unbelievable formulators, and their life's work is digestive enzymes and the impact enzymes have in your body. Something I didn't understand, didn't know, but when you cook your food, as we all do, or most of us do, 99% of us probably do. And if you cook it over 110 degrees, the enzymes, the natural enzymes to help your digestive process are killed. And so it relies on the enzymes you have already in your body, which many people are deficient in. And this is going to, I mean, when you can get gut health under control, I mean, there's so many incredible health benefits or health challenges linked to gut health. So phenomenal product. We also have a skincare line, several different products in the area of skincare. I want to touch on this product a little bit more too, because this can also aid in weight loss, but it's Emulant. Now brought to us by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joseph Ahrens. He's a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee for his work. This particular product, Emulant, has a clinical study published in a peer medical journal. Okay, now what does this product do? Obviously, we can't make any health claims. It is a supplement, right? But it can, help with something that many people struggle with, which is inflammation. It helps the way your body processes the carbohydrates and sugars, and can also, the C actually stands for control. If you're someone that has some blood sugar issues, this may actually help, right? You have to try to find out. Now we have, as I mentioned at the beginning, 30 some products, and I can't go through them all. You can do that on your own. Go to valentusproducts.com. You can dig into them, find out what products, interest you the most. But the thing I want to do next is I want to talk another critical element, right? We talked about the company, we've talked about the products, but timing. If you look at anyone who has ever made a lot of money in anything, network marketing or anything, timing had something to do with it. To get involved in something before the whole world has heard about it and be part of helping the world learn about it, folks, that is where fortunes are made. And that's exactly where we are here in Valentus. And I know every company out there tells you that the timing is perfect. Well, what I've learned, having done this now for 32 years, and I've studied that, I've written books on it, is that timing is actually very predictable. Right? It's really based off of 2 numbers. How many distributors are there and what's the sales volume? And by both of those measurements, the timing of Valentus truly is perfect. We're right in that sweet spot here in North America, in Europe, and just entering that sweet spot in the Asia markets, right? And so if you can get involved, develop a team. So when this thing hits that critical mass window and the masses begin to come in, you're positioned to take advantage of that. So very exciting from a timing standpoint. Compensation. Once again, every company tells you that they have the best, most lucrative comp plan. And here's what I'll tell you, is all companies have about the same money to pay back to distributors, somewhere in that 40 to 50% range. Now, we do pay out at the high end of that at 50%. But the real question you should be asking yourself is who gets the money and what do you have to do to get it? And that's where the Valentus plan really excels. That 50% spread out over 7 profit centers. Customers are the lifeblood of our business. People consuming and using the products. We actually have a wholesale customer program where customers can get the product at the same price as we do, but yet you can earn 40% by making that introduction, by establishing that customer. Now you can buy, say, a business pack up front, and that's going to position you in a compensation plan, but it's also going to increase your earnings when you buy wholesale, sell retail because of the discount you receive in that purchase. We have a fast start program where others join you, say, I want to do this too. You can earn up to $200 depending on where they join. We have a legacy code. Once you become legacy qualified, anyone within your legacy team, okay, whether you brought them in, somebody else that you brought in brings somebody in, or so on and so forth, to infinity, anyone that joins with what we call a business kit or a career kit, you earn, if it's on your legacy team, you're going to earn that $100 bonus. It goes all the way back to you. The dual team commissions, this is kind of the monthly consumption. This is everybody consuming the product. You can actually earn in this one profit center alone up to $100,000 per week, right? Not year, but per week. Dual team commissions, the 7-level matching check, global bonus, car bonus. It's all kinds of money all over this thing. Now, the question you may be asking yourself is, can I do this? Well, folks, you've learned everything you need to know here in kindergarten. It's called show and tell. I mean, we tell stories about our company, about our products, about what's happened to us and what's happened to others. I want you to think about this for a moment. Have you ever gone to a really good movie or eaten at a great restaurant and told somebody about it? I would bet 100% of you will say, yes, I've done that. Next question. Do you think your excitement towards that movie or restaurant has ever influenced someone else to go see the movie or eat at the restaurant? I would bet 100% of the time you're going to say yes to that as well. Well, folks, that's all we do here is if you can get excited about what I'm sharing with you and you simply share that with someone else, your job is not to try to explain everything I've just explained to you because I'm doing it right here on these Zooms every Monday. But we also have an app called Share Valentus. that we have, all kinds of short little videos explaining the product or the compensation plan or who Valentus is. And all your job really is to be excited, stimulate that interest in someone else to want to look or to learn, just like telling somebody about that great meal or that incredible movie you saw and they want to go and see it, right? You don't tell them about the movie frame by frame. You just tell them you got to see it. Well, that's what you do here. Tell them they got to look. They got to understand what's happening here. They got to see what's happening here. And you can do that in the palm of your hands, with this app. Now, if you're looking to get started, there's a basic kit. Just kind of stick your toe in the water. $59, a little better value. The starter kit, $145. The advanced kit, little better value again. If you're looking at this from a business standpoint, what I recommend is the business kit or the career kit. And there's really 5 reasons I recommend that. One is setting an example, right? Every time you sit down across from somebody, they're going to say, you know what, hey, this looks good. What did you do to get started? You're going to have to tell them. And so you have the ability, the way you start, to kind of set that example, that pace on how your business is going to grow or duplicate. Obviously, having products on hand, workable inventory to sample, to sell, to consume is important. Best value, as I described. I mean, $59 is the most you'll pay, but as you buy one of the kits, business pack, $36 per unit, career pack brings it down to $33. Demonstrates commitment. I think that's important. Maximizes your earnings. You automatically take a position in the comp plan, which is Ruby, which you automatically then go to from 5% to 20% in the dual team. That monthly residual aspect, you go from 5% to 20%. As long as you maintain that monthly order, you're going to maintain that 20%, and legacy qualified. And of course, you get locked into a matching check. And so, I'm going to ask this question at the end. Do you want to do this? But I will tell you, folks, this is a fun business. And I'm going to cut there. I'm going to stop sharing right there because I want you to hear from a couple of people, and I see Eleanor is front and center here. So we're going to go to Eleanor first. Eleanor Barrientos. And Eleanor, you're in California somewhere. I'm not sure where in California. You're a double diamond in our company. And so what I'd love to hear from you is a little bit of your background. Okay, what has been your experience with Valentus, the products and the opportunity, and why you're excited? So Eleanor, over to you. Congratulations on Double Diamond.
Thank you so much, John. Good morning to everybody, and thanks for the invitation. I am Eleanor. I live in Orange County in California. I am from Ladera Ranch, and I am also a mother. My journey as a nurse has brought me to greater heights in terms of career advancement and professional growth. This has been an imprint that I have etched permanently in my heart. However, things change, and so do I. So above all else, my child's well-being takes precedence over anything in this world. She's the reason for making a living and living in this world. For the 8 years that she has been left only to the spare time I have, because I work 2 jobs, like 5 to 6 days per week and 12 hours per day, giving her more and making up for the lost time. It's nothing late yet. So I've been working and I don't have time for my kid. And it is for this reason that I joined Valentus. So joining Valentus in August of 2018 did not only made me lose 28 pounds in 2 months, 28 pounds by consistently drinking our product. I gained health and time freedom. I only work like 1 job right now, like 3 days instead of the 5 to 6 days before. I have more time with my daughter and I'm living a life as life. In February 2019, I got my diamond, and then I become double and get to enjoy my dream car. Thank you to Dave and Joyce Jordan for the opportunity. We'll surely continue to share the health and wealth, and I'm very grateful for the privilege to be part of Valentus. And thank you also to my mentor, Joselle Palo. She's my niece, my partner in crime, she's the one who introduced it to me. And we came from the same bloodline of diabetics. We're very sweet. We came from, we made a blood pact not to inherit it and and not to pass it on to the next generation. So we choose to be healthy and with the help of our products. So right now, I'm very happy that I am with Valentus, and all just we have to do is just to dare to dream and have the desire to do something bigger than yourself. Recognize and act on every opportunity when it comes. Make others a part of the dream, and it will come greater to what you have hoped for. So good luck for all of us. And if you are new here, welcome to the V family. Thank you, John.
Well, Eleanor, thank you and congratulations. And I mean, that's a big deal going from, 5 days a week, 10-hour days to 3 days a week.
That's
I
correct.
mean, being able to spend time, with your family like that, bringing in that extra money. And one of the things, you touched on, and I just want to reiterate, it's being around, like-minded people that have your interest and really helping you in any way. The family, the culture that we have here at Valentus, amazing. So again, congratulations. You mentioned your niece, Joselle Pablo. She is your sponsor and a triple diamond. You're a double diamond, but she's your sponsor. She's a triple diamond. We have
Yes,
her
that's
to share
right.
here. Yeah, she's going to come on next here. Joselle, if you could, I know you're from Bakersfield and you're a triple diamond. If you could come on and give us a little bit of your background and your story, your excitement about Valentus.
Thank you, John. Greetings to everyone all over the world. My name is Joselle Palo. I'm a full-time RN by profession, and I'm a full-time entrepreneur by heart, and also a triple diamond with this company, Valentus. I'm a wife of my better half, James, and mom of Johan and Jed. My journey with Valentus started in May 29 of 2018. I can remember that because after 3 days of deliberating with myself, if I really want this coffee or not, do I need it? No, I'll just try diet, exercise, etc., etc. I recruited my own self to the business in secret because my husband didn't know. I just want the coffee with benefits. Yet I also want the wholesale discount and the business for $20, even though I'm not ready to build yet. And all I care is the coffee. And also, I look it up on YouTube in the internet and Googled it. It's binary and it's new, and Dr. is promoting it on Facebook. So looking on my friends' walls, no one is doing it. So I have the fear of missing out, hashtag FOMO. And I missed out before, so I'm not going to miss out this time. I got excited with the Prevail Max because I found out that my blood was a rouleau. That means it was very thick. I wasn't ready to do the business yet, but my spot was secured. That's the best part about this company. I have no money either, but I know the investment of a ruby and also the discount that comes with it. Because at that time, my mom was in the hospital in the Philippines in ICU for 2 months. So no excuses. I have no money, I have no time and financial freedom to go home to take care of her too. So my goal then was to make it work. I can't be in the same situation ever again. And now my mom is doing well, and with our product, she's in a better disposition. I've tried network marketing before, but never really succeeded, or maybe I wasn't doing it right. I've read your book, John, which is The Right or Almost Right. I read it cover to cover and really set it in my heart. I have fears and excuses. What if it won't work? We blame others for our lack of success. So in order for me to succeed here, I need to be bulletproof on my mindset and belief. So I watch YouTube videos, especially Eric Worre's 90-day run. And I made a pact on myself. That day, I watched the whole day that I'm going to go for it. But I was shy to ask for help. I want to do it on my own in a hurry. I plugged into the calls and Zoom webinars, but I didn't practice or know about duplication and structure. All I know is that my volume here, there, and I learned your lessons or the hard way. So I have to restructure. All I did was drink, share, and earn. That's what I did. And I received my first commission of $20 from a customer online. But that $20 was my first and happiest check, because that's when I realized, oh my God, this works. And my vision expanded. To do this business, I need to be in the event. So I know about events. You build from event to event. So I bought my ticket to the convention in Vancouver. And July 25, 2018 was the first event here in Bakersfield. And you, John, was the guest. And Doc Chi just got promoted to Diamond. And Jen was a structured emerald. And I was just a ruby then. But after that night, I was unstoppable. I did a 90-day run to Diamond. And I was busy working my job plus part-time job and overtime. So I'm busy. Set my goals, 30 for 30, and then the leaderboards. We were enjoying the results and we didn't care about the business because the excitement is fun. And after the Vancouver event, meeting the V family and how great the CEO is, I was all in. I dreamt of how it would feel to be a diamond. I always wanted to be a diamond. So I ran for it nonstop to the top. And after 3 months of actively building, I was able to give up my part-time job, my overtime, and still cover my mom's expenses to the Philippines. Also, the car bonus helps with car payments. This business works if you focus and work it. It's a process, and I'm a work in progress as well. We are here to stay, and I'm home. I know I'm in the right company when my husband supports me all the way and I hear anything negative from him. We knew it when we met Dave in Vancouver, a down-to-earth CEO who just wants us all to succeed and to make network marketing great again. This company is built for distributors by distributors. Valentus is not a household name yet, but soon we will be. And my vision is to fill up the arena of 30 or 50K people, and we will be the pioneer leaders. We are not a coffee business, but we have a plethora of products. We promote health and wellness, and we share because we care. It's not about the money, but if you build this, build it to last, because the residual income is real. I never miss a check every Friday since my $20 commission of July 2018. Build it fast for 90 days and be consistent after that. It works. Global e-commerce is the way to go. And you just need to decide. Thank you to our organization all around the world. You deserve this. And as the Jewish saying says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So everyone is a millionaire. You can either have millions of cash or millions of excuses. Choose your millions wisely. I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. Another day, another million. Back to you, John.
Oh, well, fantastic. Congratulations. And, you think about when you started out, I mean, your financial position and then to be able to go to triple diamond. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that definitely changes your position, the culture. I love your comment at the end about excuses, right? Because it really is true. And I remember that meeting. I remember that meeting in Bakersfield with Dr. Chi, and Jen was there, and you were there, and Siv was there, and how many major earners and leaders came out of that one little meeting in Bakersfield. So congratulations, guys. I'm going to go back. I'm just going to comment real quickly again on this, because this whole idea of, do you want to do this, right? You can tell from both of our testimonials here today that this is a fun business. People really enjoy and have fun being around like-minded, positive people. Yes, through our products, improve your health, maybe lose some weight, additional income. If you think about it, guys, if you were to participate, that's kind of the worst case scenario. But what has driven me in my life are the what ifs in life. What if this thing could really turn into something, as it has for, both Joselle and Eleanor, right? Dream income, work from home, own your life, personal development, tax advantages, right? Recognition. Here's what I know is most people live in what I term as a someday world. And what I mean by that is they just keep procrastinating. They just keep kicking the can down the road, saying someday, 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 I'm going to get out of this job that I hate. I'm going to start saving for retirement. I'm going to get my health in line. I'm going to take that dream vacation. And they just keep kicking the can down the road. Folks, if you don't believe me, think back 5 years. What was life like 5 years ago, and what is it like today? And the sad fact is, for most people, not much has changed. But here's the scary thought. Let's look ahead 5 years, because it'll be a snap of a finger and we're going to be 5 years down the road. The question is, will have anything changed for you? And that is where Valentus, I believe, comes in, because we can change the course of the next 5 years of your life for the rest of your life if you give us a chance. As Dave always says, just give me one chance, I don't need two. We're here to work with you. When you say yes to Valentus, that's when our job begins, not when it ends, right? We don't make any money unless we can help you make money. And so it's a very comforting feeling having that that concept that you know, we're in this together and we're here to work together. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Happy Monday to all of you. Thank you all for joining in. We do this every Monday at this exact same time. Fridays I do a fireside chat. Dr. Chi also does these Zooms on a weekly basis on Tuesdays and I think Thursdays. You know, so pay attention to the social media. You can look at the times. He does an unbelievable presentation and overview of our business and opportunity as well, and has great testimonials on. So folks, till then, we will see you again. Get back with the person who put you on the Zoom, get your questions answered. Remember, it's not someday, it is today. Procrastination